I'm going to show you how to complete the exercise 1, which is classification with the logistic regression. There are two parts. The first part is using the R and the second using the Python. So we're going to follow this instruction. The first step is to prepare the data, uploading the data set. So the data set, there are two. The first is diabetes classification. Oh, sorry, this one is the name of the experiment. And then the data set, there are two. The first is diabetic data CSV, and then admission mapping.csv. So we're going to upload this two CSV into the Azure Machine Learning. Okay, so this is my experiment. I create a new one, blank experiment, and then change the title to this one, diabetes classification, or the lab 1. Okay, after that the next thing is to upload the data. Okay, so let me do something here. You cannot save the experiment if it does not have anything. So I just quickly drop the logistic regression, like this. Then I save it. So the purpose is only to let you save the experiment. And then we're going to upload the data set, new. After that from file, okay, choose. Okay, then after that we have here the admission mapping, diabetic data, and admission mapping. Okay, so one by one, just choose the default. Okay, almost done. The size is not too big. Actually, I already have from the previous lab. Okay, and then the second one, upload again. Admission mapping. Okay, so once this uploaded completely, you will be able to see in the list. So I sort by the this here. Today is the 21st of July. Oh, sorry. Wait. Yep, that's correct. Diabetic data. Okay, I think just now when we upload we name it yeah, we have the name here. So if you see there is another name. Actually when I click, then after that you choose the data set. After that diabetic data like this. Then you see existing data set. You're going to replace, or you're going to this one. Okay, so I just repeat again to upload correctly. Okay, then after that click to replace. Okay, the reason why, because I have uploaded previously. So this is just to replace. If you are starting from new, then you will not be able to see that that file. So admission mapping. Okay, so I just replace the admission mapping. Okay, this one, to replace. If you have already uploaded, you don't have to follow me. This is only for initial task. Okay, just hide the. Okay, so you see here I have already uploaded the two data set. This is today date. Okay, so two data set already uploaded. Then I go back to the experiment, and then this is the one. Yeah. Okay, I just drag this below. We're going to use it later, and here I'm going to start by loading the dataset. Yeah, so diabetic dataset. Yeah, so this one is the original, and then admission mapping. Wow, there are so many. Okay, so yep, this one. Okay, so data upload and preparations here to the canvas done already, and then we go to the next step. Yeah. Okay, yep, we already here number 7, number 8 already. Okay, after that we would like to visualize the diabetic data, and then especially pay attention on the readmitted. So what is the scenario of this is like this. Yeah? The experiment is we have the data set about the patient that admitted in hospital because of the diabetic. Okay, and then after that this patient will be treated in the hospital. After sometimes then they discharge. Yeah. Okay, after that people make observation that some of them need to be readmitted again. Yeah, so this is a patient, this is a hospital. Okay, and then after that they treated in the hospital. After that after discharge, then some of them actually readmitted again. So when the patient readmitted again is become more complicated. Yeah, so meaning that why not we observe more to the patient that going to be discharged, so avoid to be readmitted again. Yeah, so this is something that we would like to predict. Yeah? If the patient is discharged from the hospital, are they going to be readmitted again or not? Yeah, so the model will fill in the patient information, and then after that they will be decided whether to be discharged or not. Yeah, okay, guys, give me 1 second. Yeah, okay. So that's what we would like to predict. Yeah? If the patient is going to be discharged, then we want to predict whether this is going to be readmitted again or not. Yeah? Okay, so we look at the data set, which is here, visualize. Okay, yeah, this is the patient number, race, yeah, gender, age, and then the weight, yeah, and then some others, including the treatment, yeah, for the diabetic. So this is the readmitted. Yeah. Currently we have a 3 value. Yeah, no, and then more than 30 days and less than 30 days. Okay, yeah. So no meaning that the patient never come back again. The more than 30 meaning that less than 30 days the patient was readmitted again. And then less than 30 meaning the patient is readmitted again less than 30 days. Okay, so that's what we want to predict. Yeah, but because this is a 3 outcome, and we would like to just simplify whether readmitted or not. Yeah, so these 2 we're going to combine into single column, which is no and yes. Okay, and then after that we also look at this data. Yeah, visualize, and then we see here admission type ID. Yeah, so 1 is meaning emergency, 2 is urgent. Yeah, so you look at the data type of this column. Yeah, this one is numeric. Yeah, numeric features 1 to 8. This is the string. And then here in this data set, you have the admission type, yeah, okay, and also 1 to 8, okay. The minimum is a 1, the maximum 8. So we're going to link this, yeah, to get the explanation about what is a 1, what is a 2, yeah, to have the more informative about the admission type, yeah, which is this emergency, urgent, yeah. And we have the null, yeah, unknown, yeah. So we would like to like for example number 6, number 8, then number 5, yeah, maybe, yeah. Then we would like to just make it something the same, like unknown, yeah, or yeah. Okay, that's a few things that we would like to do during the data preparation. Okay, let's go back to this, yeah. So visualize the output of the admission mapping, done already, yeah. So we have the missing data like not available, null, not map, yeah. We would like to put this into the single code, yeah, or single explanation, which is unknown. Okay, so we're going to take the first exercise using the R, yeah. Follow the step to prepare data using the tool in Azure ML and R, yeah. Search for the execute the R script module, and then after that connect to the output of the admission mapping, and then yeah, so execute R script, yeah. So we come this one and then execute R script. Okay, then after that pass this, yeah, into this data set, yeah, sorry, admission mapping. Okay, after that yeah, from the admission mapping, and then select execute R script, set R version, Microsoft R open, yeah, and then after that look for the clean admission R, yeah, clean admission R. Do not copy paste from this, yeah, don't copy paste from this, but you should look at the file that I already yeah, clean admission R, yeah. So edit with the notepad. Okay, this one, yeah. So copy from this, because in the PDF sometimes there are some strange character. Okay, so we put here in a box, yeah, by replacing the all of this, yeah. Then save. Okay, after that continue. This code creates a consistent coding for missing value by mapping any of the multiple missing value to unknown, yeah. So those number this one, yeah, will be replaced with the unknown, not available, null, and not map. Later we will see the output, yeah. And then add join the data, and then join with the admission type ID, match check, and then left outer, keep right key column in a join table unchecked. Okay, so let's do that. I look for the join. Okay, I can this one, join the data. Okay, so this one into this one. Okay, yeah, and then using the admission type ID, okay, on the left, and then on the right also admission type ID. Okay, yep. So the match case, okay, yeah. Then left yeah, left outer and uncheck. Okay, yeah. So let's save first, and then after that I delete this logistic regression first, then run, yeah. So we're going to see what happened. Okay, so let's temporarily look at here with 8 yeah, 1 2 3 4 until 8, and then here after run the script, then you see this 5 6 and 8 replaced with unknown, yeah, not available, and then null, yeah, change to unknown. This one, yeah, not available, null, and not map, yeah, replaced with unknown. The script is very simple, yeah, just looking for that, yeah. So for the not available, null, and not map, yeah, change to the unknown. Okay, wait, okay, after that, so if you visualize, then beside each row, then we know have the information about the admission type, yeah, unknown, emergency, yeah, okay. Okay, now only 6, yeah, sorry, 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Oh, sorry, 1 2 3 4, yeah, only 4. So trauma and newborn, there are no, yeah, no data, only 4. Okay, let's continue. So the next part is to add another execute script, yeah, to set the diagnose code, yeah. Okay, we take the input from the dataset 1 after join, and then connect with the execute R script, yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Execute R script. Okay, yeah, then after that bring the data. This one you can replace with the name of the I put the comment, yeah, and then after that set admission. The name of the file is this, yeah, clean admission.r. This is the name of the file. Okay, yeah, so for this one, the name of the file is set admit.r. Okay, yeah, then we open the box. After that, look, we not discussing the content of the code at this moment, yeah. Let me just complete first, later we going to we can have discussion. Set the code, yeah, for the R, yeah. So open with notepad, then just so this is basically just convert the code, the diagnose code, yeah, into the different format. Okay, then close, yeah. So what happened is this will change the diagnose code, yeah. So here in the visualize, yeah, there are some column, yeah. This one, yeah, diagnose code, yeah. Okay, we want to transform this column. Okay, after that save, yeah. Then continue with a few more steps. Verify. Okay, this is good to check, yeah, your experiment should be like this, yeah. Diabetic data, admission, then execute R script, yeah. Join, after that execute R script, and one more, yeah. There is one more, which is the set diagnose code. After that set readmit, yeah. There is one more, set readmit, yeah, which is this. So set okay, before this there is another one, yeah. So I can drag again, execute a script like this, yeah. Set diagnose code, okay, like this and like this. Okay, edit the comment. So set the diagnose code. Okay, actually just now I copy the content. Okay, so this one open with the notepad, yeah. Control A. This is set the diagnose code. Okay, so edit the comment. Okay, and then set readmit. I make a correction on the content. Okay, so the data preparation is in the R script, yeah? Then save it. After that, run. Just make sure that there is no error. I will split the video into few series. Yeah, I think this is long enough, 21 minutes. So make it as a milestone, yeah. Okay, while waiting, we look at what are the next steps. Okay, and then after that, we're going to do the some additional operation, which is cleaning the missing data. Okay, yeah, so you see we have the two clean missing data, and then normalize data, edit metadata. Okay, I think I will stop until number 16, yeah, number 16. So let me continue first with the clean missing data. Clean missing data. Okay, here you go. So the first clean missing data is a column to be clean, yeah. All string, minimum 0, maximum 1. Cleaning mode is a custom substitution. Replacement is a unknown, yeah. So all the string that are missing will be replaced with the unknown. Sometimes they have a null, yeah, so we don't like null, we want to replace with the unknown. And generate missing value indicator column is unchecked. Okay, so all string column, yeah, be careful, yeah. Okay, so here in the launch column selector, so with the rule, yeah, start with no column, then include the column type, yeah, string. Okay, yeah, this careful. Start with the no column and then include the string. Okay, 0 1 and then custom substitution value, yeah, this one, yeah. Then replace with the unknown. Okay, that's all, yeah. Done there. Okay, after that drag again one more time, clean missing data. Okay, you can put a comment here, yeah, to explain that replace missing string, missing value string with unknown. Okay, yeah, that's what we do here. Okay, the second clean missing data is all numeric column, yeah, and then a custom substitution with a 0, yeah. Okay, so here edit command, replace missing value numeric with 0. Okay, so include with start with the no column, yeah, include the column type numeric, yeah, and then after that custom substitution with 0. Okay, done already, yeah. No need to run first, yeah. So this is exactly like this. Okay, oh, they ask us save and run, yeah. Okay, let me show you before we do the clean missing data, yeah. So in the visualizer here, I can show you for the some string data, yeah, like for example missing value, yeah, 2273 missing value for this, yeah, there are missing value, and then gender missing value 0. Okay, few others maybe, yeah. Okay, medical specialty missing value 49,000, yeah. Okay, so you see that we have a many missing value for the character, yeah, string, yeah. Okay, for the 0, is there any missing value? Sorry, for the numeric, yeah, maybe there are some, but we're not going to check one by one, yeah. Okay, now you can save and run. Okay, later you will see that the missing value already replaced with the unknown. Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to continue add the select column, yeah, and then connect to the clean data set after this missing value, and then use the column selector to exclude, yeah, so to exclude meaning that you start with the all column and then exclude this three, yeah, admission type ID, encounter ID, patient number, yeah, we want to exclude, yeah. Okay, so like this, yeah, select column, yeah, exclude this three column. After that, normalize, yeah, normalize is to make the numeric value scalable using the z-score. Use the 0 for constant column when check is a check, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 8 column to be transformed, to be normalized, sorry, to be normalized, yeah. Okay, so let's do that, yeah. Select column first. Okay, select column in the dataset, you drag here, so start with all column, then exclude the with rule, yeah, select with the all column and then exclude column name, yeah. The exclusion is admission type ID, encounter ID, patient number. Okay, admission type ID, and then encounter ID, and then also the patient number. Just to confirm, this is 3. Yeah, remember, yeah, you have to start with the all column because this one is exclusion. If include, you have to start with the no column. Okay, done, yeah. So we don't want that column because like for example admission type ID, we already have the admission type explanation. Then normalize. Okay, normalize the data. Drag here. So look at the what you want to normalize, yeah. Okay, you have me to remember time in hospital, num lab procedure, yeah. So we want to use a z-score and then use 0 for constant check, yeah. So we start with the no column, yeah. Include column name. Okay, what are they? Time in hospital, num lab, num procedure. Time in hospital, then num lab, then num procedure. Num medication, number outpatient. Num medication, okay. Number outpatient, number emergency, number inpatient. Number outpatient, number emergency, number inpatient. Okay, yeah. Then one more, number diagnosis. Okay, then click. Yeah. So we would like to normalize this into the more comparable, scalable numeric value. The last one before we save is the edit metadata, where you want to the one that you want to edit is readmitted, yeah, unchanged make categorical, and then unchanged new column name is leave blank. Yeah, we do not want to change the column name. You just want to yeah, actually this one is also can. Okay, we try the both later. Yeah, either all string or readmitted, because yeah, categorical, it should be all string. Yeah, I'm not sure why last time I changed this, yeah, but let's see the output later. Okay, edit metadata. So this video is recorded. Yeah, you can I share with you later. Yeah, after. Okay, first I think I just use no column, include the column type, yeah, and then all string. Okay, then data type unchanged, categorical, yeah, make categorical. Okay, then save it. Yeah. After that, run. Okay, let it runs. We will fix if there is any error and come back again. Yeah, let's compare the diagram. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Then select the column heading for the numeric column. Use scale to verify that value have been scaled, and select the string. Also already changed to the categorical. Okay, so I think this one you can keep the all string column. Yeah, later I make a correction. Not sure why last time I changed this. Yeah, so this should be correct, all string column. Okay, all good. Yeah, so if you check the result here, you will notice that all the numeric column already been scaled, and then you see the missing value already replaced with the unknown. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, and now you can see that readmitted already replaced with yes or no only. Yeah, previously you remember we have a 3, yeah? Less than 30, more than 30. Yeah? In the so here in the readmitted you have a 3 value, no, more than 30, and less than 30. But now after you run this set readmitted, then those less than 30 and more than 30 already combined into the single column, which is only yes or no, this one. Okay, so the data more balanced now, only 2 class. Yeah? If you don't change, then it becomes 3 class classification. Okay, so I stopped the recording part 1, which is 34 minutes.